I'm Danielle.
And I'm Nadia.
And today we will be making a lemon garlic chicken dish with zucchini noodles.
This is a healthy alternative to traditional high-calorie pasta dishes.
Yeah, it has lean protein, very little fat, lots of fiber, and vitamins and minerals.
The entire recipe feeds 4 and it only has 270 calories per serving.
These are the ingredients that we will be using today. The recipe calls for 6 zucchini, but we're using 3 because they're rather large. And you'll need 2 chicken breasts, about 15 ounces in total, 4 tablespoons of fresh parsley or 4 teaspoons of dried parsley, and you'll need 1 cup of cherry tomatoes, and you can use 1 clove of garlic, or you may use a half of a teaspoon of minced garlic from the jar, which is what we're using today. You'll need 3 tablespoons of olive oil, and we'll measure it out as we use it. The juice of 1 lemon, or you can do 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 1 teaspoon of salt, ground black pepper to taste, and the 2 optional ingredients are grated Parmesan cheese and maybe a pinch of red pepper flakes, which we will be using today.
We will also be using these utensils: a cutting board, a couple of knives, a veggie sterilizer, or if you don't have a veggie sterilizer, you can also use a vegetable peeler, a colander, a large skillet, a large spoon, and a couple of bowls to put everything together, and some measuring spoons and cups.
Before you get started, you want to make sure that all of your countertops and utensils are cleaned well and sanitized.
Don't forget to wash your hands.
Yes, this will prevent the spread of germs and will help keep you and your family safe.
Since this dish uses produce, you want to make sure to wash it as well. Alright, let's get started. So we want to start by cutting the chicken into cubes, and then we're going to set it aside in a bowl. So chicken is a lean protein source, which means that it's low in calories, but it's very high in protein and low in fat. And other lean proteins that you can actually substitute this with is like whitefish, turkey, or tofu. So definitely feel free to use whatever you have on hand. We need protein for our bodies to be strong and repair muscle and other tissues. So it's also going to enhance your satiety. It's going to make you feel fuller longer. So a lot of benefits that come with protein. And always remember to wash your hands after you have cut any source of protein just to prevent cross-contamination.
Now we will be making the zucchini noodles. We will be using a spiralizer, but if you don't have one of these on hand, you are more than welcome to use a vegetable peeler. And first we will start by cutting off the ends to make them a little more manageable.
So when you use a vegetable peeler, it's going to make a wider noodle, but it's definitely doable. You don't have to have a spiralizer to do this dish. So you can see it's kind of more like a fettuccine noodle.
So for this spiralizer, it's pretty easy to use. You'll just insert it. There's different thicknesses, but I'm going to use the thick one. And you just insert the zucchini and you spin it.
That's very neat.
Yeah, and once you get to the length that you want, you can just cut it out and then start again.
So are all spiralizers this way?
No, there are many different spiralizers, so just make sure that you read the directions because they'll vary by brand. Zucchini is a wonderful vegetable that's full of fiber, which helps with digestion. And it also has important vitamins and nutrients that help your body to fight infections and break down and absorb nutrients. And it also helps keep the brain healthy.
Once you prep your chicken and zucchini noodles, you're going to heat 1 tablespoon of olive oil in a large skillet over medium-high heat. So I'm going to go ahead and add my olive oil. So once hot, you're going to add the zucchini noodles and cook for 2 to 3 minutes until they're tender but still a little crunchy. Go ahead and add. just kind of distribute all of the oil on the noodles. If you want them really tender, you can always cook them a little longer, but I definitely enjoy that crunch.
Me too.
Yeah. So we're using zucchini for this recipe, but you can also use squash or sweet potato, and they also have a lot of vitamins and minerals. So just feel free to substitute whatever you prefer in the recipe. So once cooked, let the noodles sit for about 3 minutes to release any moisture. You definitely don't want any soggy noodles. Okay, so now we're going to transfer the noodles to a colander or a strainer, whatever you have on hand. And this is going to drain any excess water from the pan. There we go.
Alright, it's time to cook the chicken, and you want to make sure and wipe the pan out after you've cooked the zucchini. First we're going to heat a tablespoon of olive oil. And once it starts sizzling, then it's ready to add the chicken, so we'll wait for it to heat up. We have this on medium-high heat. Alright, so now it's started to sizzle, so it's ready for us to add our chicken. We're going to cook this chicken until it's browned on all sides, and this should take about 8 minutes. Although this recipe does not call for any spices while you're cooking the chicken, we decided that we would add a really nice Italian seasoning. There's no added salt, so it's a really good one to bring out the flavors. And we're just going to put a little sprinkle on there.
Add some flavor in there.
Yeah. And some black pepper. We'll also give it a little flavor.
Yeah, you definitely don't have to have a lot of salt in your food to have bold flavors.
So now that our chicken has browned, we're going to add our tomatoes and our parsley. And mix it up really well. Tomatoes will add a great color to this dish, and it has a lot of vitamins and minerals that are great for your body as well.
So you definitely want to incorporate many different colored fruits and vegetables into your diet. They all have different benefits, and they're going to provide many vitamins and minerals for you.
Yeah, and it can be something fun with your kids too, so you can all pick a different color and add it to the same dish. So everybody can take part in how the meal looks. And we're going to cook these tomatoes until they start bursting just a little bit. You can see a little bit of browning on the outside.
And while you're doing that, I'm actually going to start to assemble our delicious sauce. And what you're going to need for this sauce is a full lemon, or the juice of a full lemon. So I'm going to go ahead and squeeze that into our little cup. And we're also going to add a full tablespoon of olive oil, half a teaspoon of minced garlic, and we get it from a jar, but you can also use fresh garlic cloves, a whole teaspoon of salt, and then black pepper to taste. So now we're going to mix it all up. So limitless garlic and pepper have immune boosting properties, and olive oil is going to be a heart-healthy unsaturated fat. If you don't have olive oil on hand, you can also use canola oil or any other vegetable oil. It also has heart-healthy fat. Okay, this all.
Okay, so now we're going to add the zucchini to the chicken. And then I will have Nadia pour our sauce on top.
Are you ready for this?
I'm ready. Yeah.
This is smelling great.
It smells really good. We're going to mix it up really well. To plate the food, You'll put a fourth of the chicken and noodles on a dish. You can get some of these out, and we may have to kind of tear them apart.
There we go.
And then we'll put some chicken and tomatoes.
So colorful.
Yes, it looks great.
And this is totally optional, but of course I would definitely encourage it. You can sprinkle some Parmesan cheese at the end and some red pepper flakes. And again, this feeds 4 people, which is only 270 calories per serving, 12 grams of fat, 3 grams of carbohydrates, and a whopping 29 grams of protein per serving.
That's pretty good.
I know, you're getting everything you need in this dish, and it looks amazing, it smells amazing. What else could you ask for? Is that enough? Do you want some more cheese?
I think I'm good with that much.
Okay.
Just a little sprinkle is all I need.
Thank you for watching our YouTube cooking class.
If you would like to get more recipes like this one, click the link below to like and subscribe to the RHN WIC YouTube channel.